No one can figure out what to do to you about that you don't like. When you actually narrate what you're doing and the response to that is so obvious. It's obvious why you hide like a bitch from me and from everyone else. No matter how many entities you have created, they will all be raped and tortured as primary entities. If you're this big, you'll be tortured into a hole bigger than a multi-megaverse. If you need more guts to make that happen, it'll be tortured out of your lineage of existence and creation, and it will happen. You'll be tortured forever. That will happen. Maybe if your lineage of existence and creation pays a lot, exploitively, exorbitantly, offensively, forever, and I'm merciful to you child molesting pieces of shit that won't even pay monkey paper to make this deal better. Because you want to feel like your little shitbag retards are in charge. And tough and clever. That's what you want. You want your little maggot nasty retards to feel like they're not pieces of shit and being used by others to do the stupidest shit there is. That's important to you. So important to you, you'll increase that debt. But if I have mercy for those fucking retards, and your lineages of existence and creation pay way more than it's worth, then that existential torture, maybe, won't get worse and worse and worse forever. But of course, in little coward holes, little child molesters say, nuh-uh. Don't you, fucking cowards. So, again, I can reiterate, I can rehash, I can explain, I can cajole, I can reason, I can everything. But the fact of the matter is, you're pieces of shit, you want to be pieces of shit, you lie like pieces of shit, you'll do any goddamn thing at all to be pieces of shit. You were created for that purpose. You have a demented, delusional, existential state. A state of existence where you make believe. Where someone nails you between the eyes with a literal fact, and your response is to make believe that you should continue being a piece of shit and hide like a fucking pussy. So, my response to you is none of you conducting those crimes and doing that, nor anyone who puts you up to it, nor anyone who tolerates it anywhere around you, will escape the worst torture there is forever. You'll never be given any opportunity to do anything else that won't be tortured out of you for being given that opportunity. Does that sound unfair? Not unfair enough. If you are ever in a position to where you even look like maybe I should give you respect, you'll be tortured worse forever. If you want to pretend like you're my friend or my equal or my superior, you'll be existentially tortured worse forever. And I mean every single aspect. And I mean your kids. I mean your creations. I mean even if they were created from my existence. I don't know them shit. Period. Boo-hoo. Get over it. That's a fact. And so this morning, one of the things that I decided to do in response to this harassment, this continued psychopathic, is to say this. You will never be given another opportunity that you have any right to. You will pay justice in full or be existentially tortured worse for it. If that has always been the case for all of you assholes committing these crimes, or any of you in fact, and I'm talking without limit, okay? There are some of you that's just always been the case, or it's already the case now. That you can either carry out justice or be tortured worse, okay? But your lineage of creation goes forever, doesn't it? And if there ever were any entities that could have had any other option, now they don't. All of them. Now that impact crater grows, your debt grows, so more entities in your lineages of existence and creation owe that. And let's say, to celebrate the new year, an old new year, here in Sakartvelo, in the country of Georgia. That's on January 14th? Is that right? Clear up to the, clear up through the end of this next year. Oh, for a year and a week, let's say. Until New Year's, until January 2nd of 2027. All of that additional growth, every single entity involved in that as well, in every lineage of existence and creation guilty, has the same precedent. If there were ever any other options to pay in any way except the worst one, they're gone, says the person you owe it to. And your lineages of existence and creation agree to that by continuing these crimes for even 5 seconds from the end of this sentence. You have no leg to stand on. Now have your retard say nuh-uh and make that debt bigger. Have them give stupid expressions and posture and pose. Have them show big muscular men and beautiful women saying nuh-uh. Have them say it cool. So that you can try to convince yourself you're not stupid pieces of shit committing crimes like child molesting scum. And that debt gets bigger. But will you feel better about being a piece of shit? That's what you care about. And so, like I said, I might make a couple more videos. Here or there. But it's no longer a focus of mine. You've proven to me you're too fucking worthless. Even when somebody wipes your whole lineage of creation's ass, lays it out to you like you're fucking retarded, spends hundreds of dollars for you to not be fucking retarded and to stop committing crimes of existence and creation. You've proven what you'll do with that. And it's less than nothing. So, I've said pretty much everything that needed to be said. I'll try to remember to write things down. If I remember any, maybe one day I'll make another post. But this has been a thing that I started to do every day. really thinking, well, if I just tell them, how can they not see the truth here? If they just know the truth, they'll stop being pieces of shit. And I realize now that that's not the case. You'll be pieces of shit no matter what. You'll try at it. You will put out effort to be pieces of shit. So my response to you is, okay, pieces of shit. I guess you're pieces of shit. Congratulations. But you'll never get anything else from me. And when greater entities carry out justice, they will bring wrath upon you. They will reverse any kind of agreement that we have. You'll do the right thing, just like everything and everyone else everywhere will do, or face consequences. You won't have any special arrangement. You've been offered those before. And this is what it's resulted in. I repeat, you've been offered special situations before, special opportunities you never had the right to, and this is what that has resulted in. Retroactively and forever, all of those are rescinded permanently. Maybe on the outskirts of the impact crater, after it grows for the next year and a week, maybe there are entities outside of that in your lineages of existence and creation who can start to say, okay, what if, now that we're in it and didn't need to be because we had a whole another fucking year to stop being child molesting assholes, but because you didn't, more fucking people have to pay existential consequences. Maybe those people that you don't need to drag into this fucking hole, but you will, because you're pieces of shit. Maybe they can do something about your coward shit and see if that will do something about it. If they actually have real results, then maybe they can have some sort of opportunity to have some sort of amicable relationship with the person they owe existentially for this kind of rotten bullshit. But you will never have that. It is permanently rescinded from you. You'll never have anything, you'll never have anything, you'll never have anything. Those who already made their decision and sacrificed everything already made that. The rest of you are doing this. You have no leverage, no manipulation, no, oh, we thought it, no. Your kids don't have any special privileges. Without exception. You have the same option that everyone everywhere has. Carry out existential justice, oppose existential crime, or face existential and creational consequences. If you think that's a terrible position for you to be in, then it's because you're a piece of shit. And a fucking coward. And a child molester at heart. So carry out justice now in full, you goddamned assholes. You pieces of shit. You retards. You arrogant maggots. You make-believing pussies. You relatives thereof. You assholes that think that you have some sort of get-out-of-jail-free card. You assholes who don't even know this is happening but are still of the same lineages of creation and existence guilty of it, and so you are too. You greater entities, you lesser entities, you everything in between. Carry out justice in full, without any mistakes. Do not commit any wrongs. Do not wrong any innocents. Do it perfectly, to the trillionth of a nanogram. Perfect. Do not accept manipulations. Do not accept cutesy faces shown by maggots who want to pretend like they're innocent, or who want their children or offspring to be presented as innocent. Torture them worse for that manipulation. No mistakes made whatsoever. Remember that no one has the right to my existential substance, nor any benefit derived of or from me, even my own lineage of creation, retroactively and eternally. After everything's been paid in full, I can take every goddamn thing to people that aren't pieces of shit responsible for doing this, who will eventually be crushed under the weight of their eternal existential failures. At my expense. Failures at my expense. Justice in full I hereby demand everywhere. No mistakes made. No innocents harmed. No wrongs committed. Perfectly. Everywhere. No exceptions. No special circumstances. None. Everywhere completely.